This is the Jason Walker Show. Two-time National Sports Media Association Montana Sportscaster of the Year and three-time loser, the Jason Walker Show. The best local and statewide sports coverage, featuring the biggest guests from Montana.
Flint Rasmussen joining us here on the Jason Walker Show.
He's freaking exhausting, too. You used to dance a lot more. Yeah, I know, lady. I'm 51 years old now.
The NAI Hall of Famer Mike Van Diest joining us here, Jason Walker Show. And is it just a deal where quarterbacks have to be good golfers?
Well, that's all they have time for. They don't work out. They don't lift weights. They don't do anything else. They might as well go get on the golf course and at least have some fun.
And from across the country,
Doug Gottlieb, our guest here on the Jason Walker Show.
End of the day, remember, it's your show. It's got your name on it.
Howie Mandel, our guest here.
Jason Walker, deal or no deal?
The Jason Walker Show, broadcasting from the Major Mortgage Man Cave. Here's Jason Walker.
Hey, happy Monday. It is the Jason Walker Show, presented by Capital Collision Center. Montana state law says it is your vehicle. It is your choice where you have it repaired. Choose Capital Collision Center. Inside the Major Mortgage Man Cave, big show coming up today, an NFR recap. We are going to check in with Rodee DeMers, Philipsburg cowboy, literally. And we will chat with him coming up in about 15 minutes or so. Also, your Auto Concepts Performance of the Week, and on this day in history, and much, much more coming up. You can watch live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. You can also listen on Podbean, Network One Sports, TreasureStateRadio.com. Just go to JasonWalkerShow.com anytime that you want. You can email us, Jason at JasonWalkerShow.com, tweet at JWalkerSports, and much, much more. Well, not really. I mean, you can Facebook us too, I guess. Oh, you can call too. You can call into the show anytime you want. Had a good weekend. We did three. So the wife and I are in a golf winter league on a simulator, and we missed a few weeks because of the COVID that we both had. So we went to make that up yesterday. Did 27 holes, and I figured out a couple of things with my swing, which is going to be awesome. So there you go. Okay, let's start with our COVID update. No new cases reported because the Department of Public Health and Human Services performed an upgrade of the statewide disease reporting system. Cases will be added. Okay. Somehow, by the way, we went from 17,000 active cases down to 9,000, which is good. 350 hospitalizations, that's like 100 less. 62,778 have recovered. 818 deaths, unfortunately. And so somewhere around 73,300 active or total cases since March. So there you go. That is our COVID update. And here on the Jason Walker Show. All right, Rodee DeMers coming up in about 10 minutes. What a great NFR. And Friday we had a system crash. So I interviewed Jeff Metters, the television voice of the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo for the last 29 years. But the whole system was lost. So we didn't get to, or it crashed, so we didn't get to do air the interview. But it was a fantastic, because the interview got lost, but it was a fantastic conversation. And Jeff Metters, the president and general manager of the Cowboy Channel, I asked him about the first week and how the first night of the NFR when nobody could watch it online. Like, literally. And I told him that, I was one of the guys or people that was upset because you paid for a service you expect. But he said it was a third-party hacker system. They didn't steal any info. It wasn't any of that. They just they just tried to mess with it, and they did. So crazy stuff. But it was a great conversation with Jeff Metters. And I wish you could have heard it. Heck, I wish I could have heard it. Let's see. This just in. UNLV Pepperdine canceled just now. Men's basketball. UNLV at home against Pepperdine tonight canceled because of a positive COVID test in the Runnin' Rebel program. So that's not going to happen tonight. And remember, the Bobcats just played there a couple of weeks ago, the men, and won. So, all right, where are we at? We got our COVID update. National Finals Rodeo. So it was a great final 10 days and got to watch 9 of them. Cowboy Channel Plus. But how about Stetson Wright? And we talked to Jeff Metters about it. And, I mean, the young guns in rodeo right now, unbelievable. I mean, Ty Wallace, Colton Fritzland, Kai Hamilton from Australia, and then Stetson Wright, who ended up winning the bull riding crown and also the all-around. Now, he'd wrapped up the all-around a couple of nights previous, and that's the second all-around in a row. But getting the bull riding title was awesome. And then he goes out and ties his brother in Saddle Bronc. They each had a 91 rider. Ryder wins the Saddle Bronc. And it's just pretty cool. He's the first cowboy to win all-around and rough stock world championship bull riding in the same year since Ty Murray did it in 1998. He won the bull riding and all-around that year. I mean, Ty Murray was awesome. Stetson Wright's got a chance to become a legend. And he kind of already is. But that was pretty cool. Stetson Wright getting the all-around and the bull riding crown. Casey Field becomes the third bareback rider to win 5 world titles. Now, you remember, Field was one of the guys a few years ago that tried to leave the PRCA, start up their own league, and failed miserably. So they all came back to the PRCA. And he wrapped it up with a 91 on a re-ride. And his 5th world championship in bareback, his first since 2014. So that's cool. Tim O'Connell second, about $7,600 behind. And there was a lot of close races. We mentioned Ryder Wright, his second world title in Saddle Bronc. Also won in 2017, and then he struggled in 2018 and 2019. I think he marked out completed 4 rides out of 10, both in 18 and 19. He won 5 go-rounds in 2017. He won 5 go-rounds in 2020 and tied the record for the most saddle bronc riding wins. The first time, it was 2017. He shares that record with 5 go-round wins with Billy Etbauer, who did it in 92, 99, and 2005. And then Dan Mortensen, a name we all know up here, did it in 98. And also a new average record that he won, going 876.5 points on 10 head, which is unbelievable. I mean, he placed in 9 rounds and won 5 of them. Shad Mayfield just barely held on to get the world title in tie down. He had an $89,000 lead going in, and he outpaced Marty Yates, who had a great NFR. $231 was the difference between first and second in the tie down. And Mayfield struggled. So he held on to get the win. Team roping, Colby Lovell and Paul Eves got the win. And, by the way, back to tie down real quick. Haven Medjid, last year's world champ from Miles City, ended up winning the 10th go, but he struggled as well. Let's see. Steer wrestling, Jacob Edler got his first title in his first season, in the first year at the NFR. And he had a nice little run. Let's see here. Who else? Oh, Haley Kinsel in barrel racing, a third straight world championship. Also, she's been there 4 times. She's won the last 3. And she earned $270,615 at the NFR alone, just at the NFR. She won the Top Gun Award, which goes to whoever wins the most money in a single event at the NFR. And yeah, she had $270,000 just at the NFR. She entered the NFR with not that much, but she ended up finishing just awesome. And she won 5 goes, placed in 8. I mean, unbelievable. And as you found out Thursday, no longer married to Jess Lockwood. So she didn't let divorce bother her at all this year. So pretty cool. Congratulations to all of the winners at the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo. Next year it'll be back in Vegas. And it's going to be interesting to see how, I mean, it was pretty cool setup at Globe Life Field. Let's not forget that and overlook that. They can't do the same setup, obviously, in Vegas at Thomas and Mack, but it'll be pretty cool to see what they do next year. And it'll be cool to be back in Vegas. So, awesome stuff. Also coming up today, we're going to talk a little bit about Charlie Pride, who passed away over the weekend at the age of 86. Complications from COVID-19, but he was also 86. Thursday, Kurt Sinnis from the Helena IR, fantastic dude. He's going to be on, and he's got great history with Charlie Pride. So Kurt will join us Thursday, and we'll talk about Charlie Pride a little bit. And also, Kurt's got his new calendar out, which we're going to chat about as well on Thursday. All right, quick break, coming back, and we'll chat with Rodee DeMers, the Philipsburg cowboy. And just like John Wayne said in the movie The Cowboys, you're not cowmen, he is a cowboy, but he is a stud. And so is his brother. But we will talk to Rodee DeMers coming up next here on the Jason Walker Show, presented by Capital Collision Center.
New vehicles keep coming, and Capital Collision Center keeps earning certifications to repair them. They're Helena's newest GM-certified facility. No matter the make or year, they repair your car to manufacturer's standards and requirements, maintaining its safety and value. Montana state law says it's your vehicle and it's your choice where you have it repaired. Choose Capital Collision Center, certified in GM, Subaru, and Nissan, and Helena's only shop certified in Honda, Acura, and Ford. When you value safety, go to Capital Collision Center on Euclid.
Have you thought about buying a home and just don't know where to begin? Well, when it comes to one of the most important purchases one can make, we understand it can be frustrating and confusing, but it doesn't have to be. Let the Major Mortgage team help you with all your mortgage needs. Major Mortgage means major service, and we would love the opportunity to help you today. Give J.R. McFadden, NMLS number 1246357, a call today at 406-465-1918, or you can visit him at 2001 11th Avenue, Building A, Suite 3 in Helena. Major Mortgage is a division of AMCAP Mortgage, NMLS number 129122, equal housing lender.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call State Farm agent Mike Miller in Helena today. Yes, it's true that Montana is a long way from the Gulf Coast, but you can bring that Cajun flavor home with a stop at Cafe Zydeco. From po' boys to classic sandwiches, Cafe Zydeco has all the best Cajun in town. Are you in the mood for seafood gumbo or crawfish etouffee? Maybe you're craving jambalaya with some shrimp and grits. Head in for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or call ahead for pickup or delivery. Cafe Zydeco will fix all your southern cravings, even on a chilly Montana day. Cafe Zydeco is a proud sponsor of The Jason Walker Show. Jason Walker here, and I want to tell you about a great place that's going to make you feel better in just an hour. Ocean Spirit Massage. From deep tissue to hot stone and more, Ocean Spirit Massage will get your sore, tired muscles feeling like new. Whether you overdid it working out, hiking the hills, playing golf, whatever it is, or even if you're pregnant, you will walk away feeling better than you have in years. Book now for yourself or make it a couples massage. And gift certificates are always available as well. Visit oceanspiritmassage.com or call 417-0542.
Store-wide savings are what you'll find when you shop for new home furnishings at Rucker's Furniture. This means tremendous values on Helena's largest in-stock selection of home furnishings. When you shop Rucker's, you'll find store-wide savings on the furniture you want for every room in your home. And you'll also find our selection of Serta iComfort, the most comfortable beds in Helena. 12-month financing is available with approved credit on most purchases over $299. Ask for details. You'll find store-wide savings at Rucker's Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena.
Welcome back, Jason Walker Show on a Monday. Auto Concepts Performance of the Week coming up, and much, much more. It's going to be a fun day. Of course, we always have fun, which is awesome. Anyway, we're also got, let's see, Auto Concepts Performance of the Week. We also have On This Day in History, and we're going to talk a little bit about the Pac-12, possibly. And let's get back on camera. There we go. But I want to get to our first guest on the Mike Miller State Farm Hotline. He is an 11-year-old superstar in the world of rodeo. It is Rodee DeMers. Is it DeMers?
Yeah.
Okay. Rodee DeMers joining us. You just got back from Texas, where you had yourself quite the week. How's it going?
Good.
Feel free to use more than one word.
Okay.
Oh, Rodee, this is going to be fun. Looking forward to been looking forward to chatting with you for a few days now. So you finished second in all around, is that right?
Yeah.
And take me through each of your events. How did you finish in saddle bronc?
I got second in saddle bronc.
Okay. And then bareback?
I got third.
Okay. And then no bull riding down there, right?
I'm not old enough.
Well, the steers.
There
No?
was.
No steers. Okay. But you're 11 years old, and you've won a lot of different rodeos. But what was it like to be down in Texas on the big stage at the Junior National Finals?
It was good.
This is just awesome. Rodee DeMers joining us here, Jason Walker Show. And how many rodeos have you won overall?
40 probably.
40? Oh my goodness. And you're only 11, right?
Yeah.
Why rodeo? I mean, why do you love rodeo so much?
Because I'm around my friends.
That's awesome. I got some pictures of you that your mom sent, and we're showing a couple of them right now. But what do you, I mean, do you do the timed events or just rough stock?
Just rough stock.
That's awesome. Why not roping? Are you not into that?
Not really.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. So how long have you been doing rodeo?
Since I was 2.
So since you were 2, what was the first animal you jumped on? Was it a sheep?
Mini bucking horse.
You got on mini bucking horses before. Did you do mutton busting?
Yeah.
Okay. And you just love being on horses, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I also like riding bulls.
Which is just awesome. I used to ride bulls. I wasn't any good at it. You're probably better now than I ever was.
I don't know about that.
Do you wear a helmet when you ride bulls?
When I ride bulls, I do.
You have to probably, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So which do you prefer, saddle bronc or bareback?
Bareback.
Really? That's like where you get beat up the most.
Not really.
Okay. So what size is your saddle?
12.5 inches.
12 and a half. I like that. And then your bareback rigging, which, I mean, you shove your hand in there, it swells up, it's awesome. But you love, so how long have you been doing bareback?
About 6 years.
Okay. And then I've got a picture of you doing saddle bronc, or 2 pictures of you doing bareback, which is awesome. And you just love the sport. Now, you've got a brother that does this too, right? Bronc?
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, fantastic names, Rodee and Bronc. I mean, you can't get any better than that. And I'm assuming that Bronc likes bronc riding too?
Yeah.
Rodee DeMers, our guest here, Jason Walker Show. He is 11 years old. He is a rodeo star from Philipsburg. All right. So tell me about the qualifying for the junior national finals. What did you have to do to qualify?
I had to go to Arizona to make it.
Okay. And you did. Did you win Arizona?
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome. How many states have you won in?
2.
So Montana and Arizona. Did you win any go-rounds down there in Texas?
Short round.
You won the short round. Okay. Which is the best. So you're the second place bareback world champ, right? Or
3rd place in bareback.
3rd in bareback. All right, yeah. And then 2nd in saddle bronc. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to do all 3 when you get into high school?
Yeah.
That is so cool. Okay. If you had your choice, Rodee, right now, would you choose bull riding over broncs?
Yeah.
What is it about riding bulls that you love so much?
I just like the feel.
It's really cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like when you're on a bull, there's just something about the adrenaline rush, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
By the way, you've won in at least 3 states because you also won in Wyoming, in Cheyenne 3 times in bareback, right?
That's my favorite rodeo.
Okay, so do you get to ride at Cheyenne Frontier Grounds?
Yeah.
So in the big arena?
Yeah, during the rodeo.
That is so cool. 3 times you've won in Cheyenne.
Yeah.
Rodee DeMers joining us here, Jason Walker Show. You've also the 6-time all-around champ in Montana, and you're 11. So you've been all-around champ since you were 5, basically, right?
Yeah.
How's school going for you? Are you a celebrity in school?
Not really.
No. The kids? I mean, you got great friends though. How many of them? They all rodeo, right?
No, not one. Only one does.
Oh, okay. Who's your traveling partner besides your folks?
Leighton LaFramboise.
From Helena, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did a pretty well down in the finals too.
He did really good.
Yep. And there's some kids that were in the Pee-wees, and then you're in the older group, right?
I'm in the rookies.
Oh, rookie. Okay. So your brother's in Pee-wees, correct?
He's in and out.
Oh, okay. But you're so this is just so cool. I love talking to you because I'm waiting for you to become a superstar in the world of rodeo more than you already are, because I just want to say I knew this kid when he was 11, and obviously rodeo is your goal, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to be all right. So when can you do Northern Rodeo? Do you have to wait till high school?
Yeah.
Okay. And then when you're 18, you'll get your PRCA card, and we'll see you at the national finals then, right?
Hopefully.
Who's your idol? Who do you look up to in the world of rodeo?
Rodee DeMers.
Okay. That's a great answer, by the way. But who else? Anybody else? Like, you're 10 years younger than Stetson Wright, who just won the all-around for the second year and also won the bull riding title. He's
Rocker Steiner.
Okay, yep. The Wright family's pretty awesome as well. And
Yeah, we know them pretty good.
do you? Did they teach anything? Like, what have you learned the most in the world of rodeo?
How to ride.
And you're awfully good at it. 6-time Montana
Yeah.
all-around champ. His name is Rodee DeMers. You are an absolute stud. Okay, so how long were you down in Texas?
14 days.
2 weeks. And you did you go to any of the NFR performances?
No.
Okay. What did you think of the ceremony, like the grand entry for all you guys and gals that were at the junior finals? It was pretty cool to watch. What was it like to be out there?
It was cool.
Rodee DeMers joining us, Mike Miller, State Farm Hotline. Few final questions for you, big guy. But all right, how many horses do you have?
About 100.
Okay, what's your favorite? Who's your favorite? What's your favorite horse? Give me a name.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph. Did you name it?
No.
Oh, okay. This is so cool. I'm just in awe of you because you're just a superstar, Rodee.
Thank you.
What's your favorite subject in school?
Probably PE or math.
PE or math. That's a big. There's a wide separation there. You don't like history or science or English or anything?
Not really.
What is it about math that you like so much?
It's just easy.
Really? I like that. Okay, so do you do anything else besides rodeo? Like, what other sports do you do?
Football, basketball, and snowboarding.
Football, basketball, and snowboarding.
And dirt biking.
And dirt biking. You just like thrills, right?
Yeah.
I mean, rodeo, football, dirt bike, snowboard. I mean, that's all just full of adrenaline and awesomeness.
Yeah.
Rodee DeMers, 11-year-old rodeo star, and took the world by storm down there in Texas, the junior national finals. There's a lot of great young cowboys and cowgirls in the state of Montana. We talked about Leighton. Who else do you hang out with on the rodeo circuit in the state?
The Jones brothers.
Okay. They're pretty good too.
They're awesome.
You know what's awesome is rodeo is a family. And, you know, you've got your family with, you know, the folks and your bro, but then you've got the rodeo family. And you guys are all helping each other and yet trying to beat each other. But it's awesome, right? I mean, you guys just, you'd be happy if Leighton wins or, you know, anybody else wins. Obviously, you want to win, but you're going to help them along the way.
Yeah, we like to make each other better.
That's awesome. How much practice do you do on rough stock?
About twice a month.
That's it?
Yeah.
And you're that good?
Yeah.
Oh, Rodee DeMers, our guest here, Jason Walker Show. All right, so where can we see you rodeo next? How long are you taking off?
We're going to Arizona next.
You're going to Arizona. When do you leave?
2 months.
Oh, in 2 months. So you got a couple of month break. So you're just going to practice a little bit between now and then. And
I'm going to snowboard as well.
And snowboard as well, because why not? I mean, you're so good at rodeo. You got to take a couple months off, go snowboarding. Did you like skiing at all, or just snowboarding?
I just like snowboarding.
Really? That's cool. I've never snowboarded. Why should I snowboard?
You'd like it.
Okay. I don't know if I'm like, I don't know if I could, man. You're going to have to teach me.
If you come to Discovery, I will.
Absolutely. Someday I'll get over there. Rodee DeMers, appreciate your time, my man. Keep up the great work, and hopefully we'll be chatting next summer when you are starting to win here in Montana again. Good luck in Arizona.
Yeah. Thank you.
Tell your ma thanks, and say hi to your bro, and we'll chat with you soon.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Rodee.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That is Rodee DeMers. Fantastic young kid. Fantastic family. And so I got to try to find the video of his brother. It was hilarious. So they're down in Texas. And Bronk, who I think is 5, just a stud. The whole family's awesome. But he was talking about donkey balls. Oh, it was funny. I'll try to find it. If not, it was just know that it was hilarious. Appreciate Rodee and his mom for joining us today here on the Jason Walker Show. And good stuff. Good kid. I mean, think about it. He's 11, and he's already a superstar in the world of rodeo. And we have a lot of those here in Montana. We got a lot of great young talent in rodeo here in the state. And Rodee, one of the best, 6-time all-around champ, 6-time in the state of Montana, all around, and very, very cool. Good stuff. We'll get his brother on one of these days too, in the summer. His brother is a riot as well. But all right, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back, and when we do, we're going to talk cancel culture a little bit. Also, Charlie Pride. We'll touch on his passing. And let's see. On this day in history, your Auto Concepts Performance of the Week, and much more still to come here. Jason Walker Show. And we are brought to you by Capital Collision Center. This segment brought to you by our friends at Rucker's Furniture.
Store-wide savings are what you'll find when you shop for new home furnishings at Rucker's Furniture. This means tremendous values on Helena's largest in-stock selection of home furnishings. When you shop Rucker's, you'll find store-wide savings on the furniture you want for every room in your home. And you'll also find our selection of Serta iComfort, the most comfortable beds in Helena. 12-month financing is available with approved credit on most purchases over $299. Ask for details. You'll find store-wide savings at Rucker's Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call State Farm agent Mike Miller in Helena today.
New vehicles keep coming, and Capital Collision Center keeps earning certifications to repair them. They're Helena's newest GM-certified facility. No matter the make or year, they repair your car to manufacturer's standards and requirements, maintaining its safety and value. Montana state law says it's your vehicle and it's your choice where you have it repaired. Choose Capital Collision Center, certified in GM, Subaru, and Nissan, and Helena's only shop certified in Honda, Acura, and Ford. When you value safety, go to Capital Collision Center on Euclid.
Have you thought about buying a home and just don't know where to begin? Well, when it comes to one of the most important purchases one can make, we understand it can be frustrating and confusing, but it doesn't have to be. Let the Major Mortgage team help you with all your mortgage needs. Major Mortgage means major service, and we would love the opportunity to help you today. Give J.R. McFadden, NMLS number 1246357, a call today at 406-465-1918, or you can visit him at 2001 11th Avenue, Building A, Suite 3 in Helena. Major Mortgage is a division of AMCAP Mortgage, NMLS number 129122, equal housing lender. Jason Walker here, and I want to tell you about a great place that's going to make you feel better in just an hour. Ocean Spirit Massage. From deep tissue to hot stone and more, Ocean Spirit Massage will get your sore, tired muscles feeling like new. Whether you overdid it working out, hiking the hills, playing golf, whatever it is, or even if you're pregnant, you will walk away feeling better than you have in years. Book now for yourself or make it a couples massage. And gift certificates are always available as well. Visit oceanspiritmassage.com or call 417-0542. Yes, it's true that Montana is a long way from the Gulf Coast, but you can bring that Cajun flavor home with a stop at Cafe Zydeco. From po' boys to classic sandwiches, Cafe Zydeco has all the best Cajun in town. Are you in the mood for seafood gumbo or crawfish etouffee? Maybe you're craving jambalaya with some shrimp and grits. Head in for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or call ahead for pickup or delivery. Cafe Zydeco will fix all your southern cravings, even on a chilly Montana day. Cafe Zydeco is a proud sponsor of The Jason Walker Show. Do you love to look at photos of Montana, from animals to landscapes and more? Are you looking for a place to get your senior pictures or family portraits done? Are you a business owner looking to upgrade the decor in your offices? Well, look no further than Mark Leroux Photography. Mark has been shooting beautiful photos all across the Treasure State, from rodeos to portraits, and would love to work with you. Visit marklerouxphotography.com to see many masterpieces of his work, then give him a call to schedule your own photo shoot. Or to purchase one of his fantastic pieces, stop by Spirit of the Big Sky Gallery on Custer in Helena. marklerouxphotography.com. Fall is officially here, and now is the perfect time to get your rig tuned up before the big hunt. That means a lift kit from Auto Concepts. An Auto Concepts lift kit will help take you places only the animals can go. And when you do get that big one, make sure you have help to get it home with a winch to pull it out. Or maybe you'll be a good friend and help pull someone out of the snowbank. Check out AutoConceptsHelena.com for more ideas. Auto Concepts, the auto enhancement professionals. Jason Walker Show back, final segment, brought to you by Mark Leroux Photography. Mark's calendars, unbelievable. Scenic Montana calendar, and also the Cowboys of Western Montana calendar. They're both for sale. MarkLerouxPhotography.com. Good stuff. Love Mark's work. Just trying to get the mouth to work here is a struggle today, apparently. Kurt Sinnott coming up this week. I believe we're going to chat with Senator Steve Daines, and I think that's going to come up this week as well. And we'll have some surprises in there too. Who knows? All right. Jason Walker Show, presented by Capital Collision Center. Here inside the Major Mortgage Man Cave, your Auto Concepts Performance of the Week still coming up, and also on this day in history. Charlie Pride passed away over the weekend. I believe it was Saturday, but tough loss for country music and just music in general. Garth Brooks' new album, Fun, has a song where the cross don't burn, and Charlie Pride sang on it. He's 86 when he passed away. Thursday, Kurt Sinnott will be joining us to talk about his calendar, the Helena sports calendar that he puts together every year, but also he's going to share his stories with us once again, his Charlie Pride stories. And he had a personal connection to Charlie. And it's, 30 number one hits Charlie Pride had, of course, working at the Smelter in East Helena, and also playing, in the clubs, played baseball, tried out in Missoula, got cut after a few days, ended up playing over here in East Helena. Also spent some time in Great Falls, and he loved Montana. And the world loved him, regardless of color. Charlie Pride was fantastic, and it's been a tough year for country music. Doug Supernaw passed away this year. Hal Ketchum, Kenny Rogers, as well. We've lost a few in country music, for sure, this year, which is sad
for sure. All right, let's move forward. Cancel culture at it again. And after 105 years, the Cleveland Indians will be dropping their name. They'll come up with a new one. It'll be just like Washington Redskins, who are now the Washington football team. And we're probably going to have the Cleveland baseball team. But how... So last year, the Indians removed the Chief Wahoo logo from their caps and jerseys. But it's just... I mean, it's going to happen. It's going to change. And look, I'm not Native American. I get it. But at some point, when is enough enough? Like, the Indians, it's not Redskins, it's Indians. And you think, you know, how many teams across the country have Indians? How many teams just in the state? We got Browning. And have, you know, sometimes it's an actual honor. Like teams would honor you. You know, we have enough animal names. Let's honor our history. Let's honor the Native Americans. Now, was Redskins bad? Who might I judge? But I don't think Indians is bad. If you'd like to weigh in, you could tweet at JWalkerSports. You can email us, Jason at JasonWalkerShow.com. Call us as well. And again, I'm not Native American, so, but it's still sad. Like, I think the Cleveland Indians is actually honoring the Native Americans from the Ohio area. Now, was Chief Wahoo bad? Maybe. But they got rid of that logo, but now they're going to change their name too. The Cleveland Indians will be no more. Terry Francona, manager, who has been with the team since 2013, said, quote, "I've been thinking about it and been thinking about it. I know in the past when I've been asked about whether it's our name or the Chief Wahoo, I think I would usually answer and say, I know that we're never trying to be disrespectful, and I still feel that way. But I don't think that's a good enough answer today. I think it's time to move forward. It's a very difficult subject. It's also delicate," end quote. That's from Terry Francona, Cleveland manager. But there you go. All right. Our Auto Concepts Performance of the Week is going to go to... Oh, is that the dude that was... I think the dude on Twitter watching on... I think he's the one that tried to get into it with me the other day, and I owned him. We'll check in later. Oh, I love Twitter. Oh, I did see this, by the way. Speaking of COVID-19, which we weren't. Well, we were earlier. Division II, Central Intercollegiate Athletic Association, D2 basketball league. Well, it's a D2 league. Voted to cancel its upcoming men's and women's basketball seasons and also its 2021 CIAA basketball tournament. Also, volleyball, which had been moved from the fall to the spring, canceled. CIAA, Central Intercollegiate Athletic Association, canceled. Done. No basketball, no volleyball. Because of growing concerns related to COVID-19. So the board of directors canceled the entire season and volleyball. Good stuff. Crazy. Let's see. Auto Concepts Performance of the Week. It's going to go to Wrangler National Finals Rodeo winners. All of them. Haley Kinsel, Jacob Edler. Good stuff. Colby Lovell and Paul Eves, Shad Mayfield, Ryder Wright, Casey Field, and Stetson Wright. And we're also going to give it to all of the Wrangler National Finals contestants, because for 10 straight days, they put on a show down there in Arlington. And that is our Auto Concepts Performance of the Week, just because it was so good. And give credit to Texas. They came through when they needed to on short notice. And they got it done. It's going to be back in Vegas where it should be and should stay. But congratulations. That was good stuff. All 10 days of it. So that is our Auto Concepts Performance of the Week. Today is December the 14th. It is Monkey Day. On this date in 1920, Jack Dempsey KO'd Bill Brennan in 12 for the heavyweight boxing title in New York. 1947, the National Association for Stock Car Auto Racing was founded in Daytona Beach, Florida. NASCAR was founded on this date, 1947. Do you know race car spelled backwards is race car? 1968, Bobby Orr scored his first hat trick. 1988, CBS, $1.1 billion bid to get the exclusive Major League Baseball rights from 1990 to 1994. 5 years, $1.1 billion. 1992, Lennox Lewis was handed the WBC title. Riddick Bowe refused to fight him. 2003, President George W. Bush announced the capture of Saddam Hussein on this date. Happy birthday, Bill Buckner. 1949 he was born. He passed away in 2019. A couple of deaths on this date in sports. 1920, the Gipper, George Gipp, passed away at the age of 25, pneumonia and strep throat. 1985, Roger Maris passed away of cancer at the age of 51. 2017, Lonis Wigger, Loma, Montana, died at the age of 80. He won gold in 1964 and silver in 72 in the Olympics competitive rifle shooting. Let's see. Couple other deaths, actually. Myrna Loy passed away on this date in 1993. She was 88. Of course, we know the Myrna Loy Theater. George Washington died on this date, the first president. He was 66. Died in 1799. And another birth, 1503, Nostradamus was born. Do you think he predicted it? Did he predict his death in 1566? He was a prophet, allegedly, and a French astrologist. So there you go. Let's do this.
We're almost at the end of the show. What did we learn? And what did he miss? Time for the walk-off.
Thanks to Rodee DeMers joining us, and that was fun. 11-year-old youngster who's really good in the world of rodeo, saddle bronc, bareback, bull riding, loves bull riding. He's going to be fun to watch growing up, and good kid. That was fun. If you miss anything, as always, you can go to jasonwalkershow.com. Cafe Zydeco brings us the walk-off, 625 Euclid in Helena, also in Bozeman and Billings, and we'll be giving away some Christmas gift certificates this week. Jason Walker Show, as always, presented by Capital Collision Center. We're going to have a fun next week or so. We're going to be off for most of next week, obviously, with Christmas. We were going to have Burt Ward, Batman sidekick, Robin, but had some scheduling issues, so that did not happen today. And that was a bummer. I was looking forward to chatting with Robin, the original Robin from TV. All right. JasonWalkerShow.com. We're back tomorrow at 4. It'll be good. Always have fun. And as always, you can go to JasonWalkerShow.com. You can also weigh in anytime. Email Jason at JasonWalkerShow.com. You can tweet us at JWalkerSports. And we'll be back tomorrow. Thanks to Podbean, Network One Sports, Treasure State Radio, Spotify, We're on everywhere. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, too. See you tomorrow. Jason Walker Show, back inside the Major Mortgage Man Cave. We are presented by Capital Collision Center. Have a great Monday.
The Jason Walker Show is produced by the Jason Walker Media Company. Any reuse, rebroadcast, or retransmission without the express written consent of the Jason Walker Show is strictly prohibited. Just listen, watch, and enjoy.